Do you really know the story of Moses? Moses, a central figure in the Bible, played a pivotal role in the liberation of the Hebrew people from Egyptian slavery. His story is rich with divine encounters, miracles, and profound significance. Let's delve into the life of this remarkable prophet and leader. Moses was born during a time when the Pharaoh feared the growing population of Israelite slaves. His parents, Jochebed and Amram, hid him for 3 months. When they could no longer conceal him, Jochebed placed baby Moses in a reed basket on the Nile River. Providentially, Pharaoh's daughter discovered him and raised him in the palace. Despite his privileged upbringing, Moses identified with his Hebrew heritage. Witnessing an Egyptian mistreating a Hebrew slave, he impulsively killed the oppressor and buried him in the sand. The next day, when two Hebrews quarreled, Moses realized his secret was known. Fearing punishment, he fled to Midian. In Midian, Moses encountered a burning bush that was not consumed by the flames. God spoke to him from the bush, revealing his divine plan. Moses was to return to Egypt and lead the Israelites out of bondage. Initially hesitant, Moses eventually accepted this monumental task. Moses confronted Pharaoh, demanding the release of the Israelites. God performed 10 miraculous plagues, culminating in the Passover. The Israelites marked their doorposts with lamb's blood, and the angel of death passed over their homes. Pharaoh finally relented, allowing the Hebrews to leave Egypt. As the Israelites fled, Pharaoh's army pursued them. At the Red Sea, Moses stretched out his staff, and the waters miraculously parted, creating a dry path. The Israelites crossed safely, but the pursuing Egyptians drowned when the sea closed upon them. On Mount Sinai, Moses received the 10 Commandments directly from God. These laws formed the foundation of Israel's religious and moral life. Moses also established a system of governance, settling disputes among the people. The Israelites wandered in the wilderness for 40 years due to their disobedience. During this time, Moses continued to lead, interceding for the people and receiving further instructions from God. Before entering the Promised Land, Moses stood atop Mount Nebo, gazing at the land flowing with milk and honey. God allowed him to see it, but not enter. Moses died there, and God himself buried him. His legacy endures as a prophet, lawgiver, and symbol of faithfulness. Moses remains an iconic figure, foreshadowing Christ's role as a deliverer and mediator. His story inspires generations, teaching us about obedience, leadership, and God's faithfulness.